Every time I laugh.
I love it so much.
Oh, I'm ready, Shelby.
I know.
That's really the part that gets me.
I know, me too, but I love
man.
it.
Yep.
We had so much fun recording.
Drunken shenanigans.
Here we are. Well, hi, guys. Hi, Jenna.
Hi, Shelby. Hi, friends.
This is going to be a really fun episode where we talk about a smorgasbord of things.
Say that one more.
Smorgasbord.
That's better. That was better. That's
Was it a little mumbled before?
your best recommendation.
We're going to be talking about a lot of different things.
Yeah, we got a lot on the agenda for today.
This is going to be a fun one,
about
though.
things we've been reading, things we're gonna be reading.
Yes.
Things we've been doing.
All the things. And the first thing is we got each other boo baskets.
Yeah. I feel like boo baskets are all over our TikTok right now. But we gave each other some Halloween things. So cute.
So
Mine's over there. I won't grab it. But she gave me this blankie, which is could not be more me. This is like my favorite color. And look at how cute it is. It's all knitted and soft.
I love it.
And she gave me another mug that's green too. And the other mug that she gave me says, "You're my favorite person." And every time I use it for coffee, I think of you in the morning.
I love you.
And she gave me like all the best treats in there too.
I felt like I got all the best treats. And I got the softest slippers.
Yeah. And it's hilarious. We're just way too similar.
Oh my gosh.
We got one of the same candies. We got the
So
Reese's Pumpkins,
funny.
which objectively are the best Halloween candy.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
there is that. The dog toy that she gave me is the same dog toy that I had in my cart until I found like one that's very same brand. So we almost got each other the same dog toy. And we both got candles for each other, almost the exact same scent.
Like different brands, but like
Different
almost
brands,
the
but
same
the same scent. Both
And
amber.
it was so funny because as we're pulling stuff out, we're like, it's the same.
Yes. So
That was so funny.
that's how you really know that
know.
we're just the same.
For real.
Yeah.
I love it so much. And then, I've never done that before. I've never done a boo basket.
No, I haven't either.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Love ya.
Yeah. Oh, you know who else I love? Our new book friends. We had our first book club meeting for September a couple weeks ago, and that was talking about A Clash of Stars by Britt Stark. And it was so fun. We did it at Fiction. Was it Fiction Brewing Company?
Yeah,
Fiction Beer Company.
Fiction Beer, Fiction Brewery.
There's a brewery in Denver that's themed around books, and like all the beers are named after books and stuff. And they have like underneath their bar, it's all like I don't know, the ends of books or whatever.
Yes,
like
it's like the book ends.
Yeah.
Was like the actual bar top.
Yeah, and it's super cool. So we had a blast with that.
Oh my gosh,
doing
that was so
trivia. Maybe yelled some inappropriate things a little bit too loudly, but
In Spanish.
but it was
We had
really
to guess
fun.
like the Spanish songs. That was so funny.
So that was fun. I'm excited
so
to. We have another one coming up.
We
do. You want to talk about October?
Yes. So our October book is going to be One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. So excited. I'm like maybe halfway through. Loving it. It is so interesting. The magic system is just incredible. It is so cool. And we are doing our next book club at Milk and Honey in Denver for all of our Denver friends. We're doing it Milk and Honey. It's a coffee shop at 10 a.m. on November 5th. It's a Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. It's like the cutest coffee shop too. They make all their syrups in-house, and
They're awesome.
there's like, if you love plants and like dark moody vibe.
Which is perfect for this book especially too.
Yeah.
I love it. And they were so excited to host us. And they're like, please host your book club with us. And so we're like, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. So it's not too late if you live in Denver and you've read One Dark Window, or even if you haven't read it and you just want to come meet some book friends.
Come hang out.
Yeah, hit us up. We'll make sure to send you the invite and any other information that goes out to our private chat.
Yeah. We love our new book friends.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
That's going to be super fun.
Oh, I love it. That's so fun.
What about the rest of the year? What do we have going on for that?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, and I cannot believe it's already October to start this.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
gosh.
It came so fast.
It came so fast. We've been literally talking about doing this since before we started the podcast.
Yep.
About this was going to be what we're going to do before Crescent City 3 comes out. And so we are doing a full SJM minus Throne of Glass reread because that would be a lot.
So a half SJM. We're doing all of the ACOTAR series and all of the Crescent City series. We're rereading those 7 books before Crescent City 3 comes out.
Yes.
And we're going to be covering them all on the podcast and in our book club meetups for November and December.
Oh, so fun. So November and December will be ACOTAR, and then January will be Crescent City. And by that point, Crescent City 3 will be out. And so some people will probably be done with Crescent City 3.
It's going to be super fun, though. Over the next couple months, we're going to have a bunch of episodes talking about like different theories or mates that we might think are with each other or what we think is going to happen in this, not spoiling anything, in this new world. So, yeah, I'm excited for it. It's going to be really fun. I don't know about you. I've never reread a book. This will be the first book that I've ever reread, period.
I've re-listened to Addie LaRue, but I think I've only read it once. So I don't think I've actually reread a book either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of fun.
I'm so excited.
But ACOTAR was what got me back into reading fantasy books. I had been reading, I didn't really read through college. I loved reading as a kid. Didn't really read in college. And then after college, I started reading a lot of thrillers and like psychological suspense and things like that, murder mysteries. And ACOTAR from TikTok was the first book I had picked up just before I got married. This was a couple of years ago. And yeah, it like reminded me that I could love fantasy as an adult.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be really fun to reread it because it's been quite a while.
It has.
And now having seen other people's theories on like TikTok and Instagram and then coming back, I think it's going to be really fun to read it with a different perspective.
I think so too.
So it'll be really fun.
That was the same theory, the same series that got me into reading again too. And you recommended it. And then I borrowed all of your physical copies and took them into the bathtub and I felt really bad about it. Yeah. But we learned.
This was the one. This was the first one that got you back into reading.
That has been.
See, it's really not that bad though.
It's not that bad.
It's like only a little squishy, but it's fine. It's really not bad.
No. I've gotten better though. I've definitely gotten better.
Yep.
I think your Silver Flames was the one that
The Silver Flames was a little wet. That was my hardcover.
I also cried on it a lot, I think.
It's okay. I don't care. I love to lend books to people. That's like my favorite part of this like library behind us is mine. And that's my favorite part about having physical books is I like to be able to give a book to somebody to read.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to get it back, but
I know.
Honestly, if damage is done to it, like the point of a book is to be enjoyed. So I'm not the type of person that likes to have a special edition that just sits on the shelf and never gets read. Like I want people to enjoy it. And so that didn't really bother me that much.
Oh, good,
I mostly just poke fun at you.
I know. And I think it's fun too. I'm like we've joked about it and everything. Like I don't like it. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, that's what got us both kind of into reading. And so the fact that I get to reread it with my best friend is so exciting. And all our new book friends too.
Yeah, we got a lot of them now.
I know.
It's been really fun.
It's been so fun.
Thank you to all you guys. I think we've both been really like happy and excited to see how much excitement we've gotten from you all. Like maybe it was more than I expected to get that quickly. So it's been really fun. And we're very appreciative of each of you.
I know.
So feel free to go and rate our podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify if you haven't already. We appreciate that too.
Give us a follow so you don't miss our episodes.
Yeah.
I love it.
But you know what other episode that we're going to be doing soon?
Which, speaking of, I have to talk about what just happened literally today.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So, speaking of special editions.
Yeah.
So I had borrowed my Fourth Wing to a dear friend, and she was great to it. But
and by Fourth Wing, we mean when Shelby graduated with her Farm D, big life event. Her first special edition book that she's ever gotten. So anything with like pretty edges and stuff. I got her the first edition Fourth Wing with a, handwritten note in the front of it and stuff. So this is the Fourth Wing that we're talking about, this book. So very, very like sentimental and the first edition. Now continue.
So I borrowed it to my very good friend. And when it left her hands, it was in great condition. Well, she had left it on my boyfriend's tire when they got back from dancing. And so she's been trying to give me this book back for literally months. She's like, when can I see when I can actually give this back? And so my boyfriend goes dancing every week and she left it on the tire of his truck when he left. And he knew this, but when he left, he forgot and ran over the book. And it wasn't just like a little bit. It like tore the binding off of the book. And it was definitely run over.
It's seen better days.
And I was like, it's okay. I'm not mad at you. It's just an unfortunate situation.
That's really unfortunate.
And he's like, you can be mad. And I was like, I'm not mad at you, though. I was like, I'm
not mad.
sad.
I'm disappointed.
I'm not mad. I'm really just sad.
Yeah.
And I've already ordered the special edition, though, that's about to come out. And Gianni says he's going to replace it. And so hopefully he doesn't replace it for, like, what they're actually going for. Because, my God. But on the topic of Fourth Wing.
Yeah, on the topic of Fourth Wing, before Iron Flame comes out, we're going to be doing a like follow-up mini episode just talking about theories. So we're basically going to be doing a think smash or pass on theories of what we think is actually going to happen.
Rapid fire.
Yeah, we're thinking like pretty rapid fire of going through like so many people are so creative and have I did not go down those thought trains when I first read it, and I've loved hearing them all. So if you have any Fourth Wing theories that you want us to talk about, DM us or tag us in your videos, and we'll make sure to call you out on the podcast for having those ideas. But it'll be really fun to go through that. So that's going to come out before Iron Flame does. So watch for that.
And I know so many people are looking forward to the Iron Flame coming out. I feel like people are going to read it in like a day, and it's going to be like, it's one of like the biggest books coming out this year.
I wonder if there's any midnight release parties near us. We should look and see.
Oh, that would be so fun.
I was so bummed. We wanted to get the tickets for the Colorado Springs one, and I zoned out for 20 minutes, and then they were sold out.
Okay, so but also sold out in 20 minutes. Like, that's insane.
It's not. There's not that many tickets.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
So, but maybe we can find a midnight release party or something.
That would be so fun.
It's like
I want to take
Potter.
that next day off and just read the book.
I'm sick.
I'm sick.
Should we be sick together? I think we should.
I think we should too.
If you're my employer, you aren't seeing this.
Mine either, because we have a lot of trials coming up. And I'm like, oh, I'm sick. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Can't come into work.
I think, yes. I think we should have a sick day.
I think we should too, and just read the book.
Yep.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Awesome.
Fun. We have so many fun things coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, how many crazy releases are there coming out this year?
God, I feel like there are so many books that I have on pre-order already, or ones that have like just come out or are about to come out.
Yeah.
We got the follow-up to One Dark Window. We've got Crescent City. We've got Iron Flame. We've got
Divine Rivals. The second one is coming out there.
Mm-hmm. We got that one. There's another book coming out. I can't remember. It's like
Chasm from Ledge came out.
Yeah, that just came out. We haven't read that one yet.
I haven't either.
It's like Sanctuary of the something. I think I'm pretty sure the same publisher as Assistant to the Villain and Iron Flame. I'm not remembering what the full name of it.
I'm like getting a
picture of it. It's also got the fancy edges, because I think that they're doing that on all of them. So yeah, there's that one pre-ordered. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there's so a lot. We got Visions of Flesh and Fire.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Which is Miss Willow.
Yeah. So, basically us.
Basically we love from our point of view.
Yep.
We wrote the journal.
So we've got that one coming out too. Yeah, and that's just over the next couple months.
I know, that's crazy. There's so much coming out. Which is so exciting, but also like a little overwhelming.
Yes.
But I'm very glad that like the next couple of months are going to be like SJM like focused, because during that time, like, we'll be able to do a little bit more like fun episodes and like, here's what else I'm reading right now, like catching up on like my physical TBR.
Yeah, I've got a lot on my physical TBR I gotta get through.
Me too.
For sure.
I had so many books on my October TBR, and I'm like, I have not gotten to a lot of them.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, I had so many books that I had picked out that were like witchy or creepy or October, and I have instead just been an absolute smut slut. So I've read like all these things on my Kindle, because I keep, reading in the dark, and so then I read on my Kindle, and then all I read on my Kindle basically is smut. So
that's like all you can basically read.
Yeah. So what have you been reading? What have I missed? What have you been reading the last like few weeks?
Well, so we just finished Kingdom of the Feared, so we are now done with Kingdom of the Wicked series. other than that, I am reading One Dark Window, and that's our October book club, and I'm loving it. I'm also reading The Night Runs Red, which is our arc from Amber Palmer.
We love you, Amber.
We love you, Amber. You're literally the best.
I'm 32% in and I already love it.
Me too. It is so fun.
Yeah.
And it's like
the cover art is so good.
Oh my God.
I love the cover.
So good. So good. And I love that it's like a thick FMC.
Yeah. I love a curvy girl.
We love a curvy girl.
Yes.
I know. And we love Amber. And so like I will literally support anything she comes out.
Yeah, I'll buy anything Amber puts out.
I love it. So that's what I am currently reading. I feel like I'll get through it pretty fast because I'm just like enjoying it that much.
I mean, I read that much like after 11 p.m. last I'm pretty sure I Snapchatted you something from it at like 1 a.m. Which
is so funny because then at 4 o'clock in the morning, I had also seen the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's so funny because like I couldn't sleep last night after Tiani got home. And so then I just opened it up and I was reading.
Yep.
I was like, dang.
Yep.
That's so funny. And then other than that, I'm about to pick up, I'm trying to decide if I want to either pick up Babel or The Well of Ascension. I know. Both of them are going to be
you
heavy.
finished the first, like, Mistborn?
I finished Mistborn, yeah. And so I'm like, do I want to start in the second of the series or do I want to pick up Babel since it's like October vibes?
I'm biased. I would say Well of Ascension, but that's just me. It's just me.
I love it.
That's so fun.
I know. What are you reading, Jenna?
Well, we already talked about A Clash of Stars, Imagine Me, Kingdom of the Curse. We did those all for the podcast.
We did.
And I think I already talked about that I finished A Conjuring of Light, the last book in the Shades of Magic. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I just bought the Waterstones edition of the Fragile Threads of Power, which is like a spin-off series from Shades of Magic. I'm like obsessed. Honestly, it's probably in my top 3. I think that City of Brass, Mistborn, and now Shades of Magic. I think those are like probably my top 3 trilogies ever.
Oh my gosh.
I loved it. It was such a fun read.
That's so fun. And then we've also talked about how like next year after all the SJM stuff, we were maybe thinking about doing this City of Brass trilogy on the podcast.
I think you'll really like it. It's really good.
I think so too.
Yeah. So I did that, and then like I said, I've been reading a lot of smut. So I read The Ritual, which was the first of the Lords. That's the consensual, non-consensual. That was a lot.
It was.
I mean, I don't know that it was as much for me, but it was like well-written smut. It was just it was a little much for me.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
But hey, it was interesting for sure. And then I read Soul of a Witch, which is the third book. I didn't even realize it had come out until I saw it on Kindle Unlimited.
I didn't realize it came out until I saw your review on it.
Yeah, because that's A Soul to Take and A Soul to Keep, those ones. And this is the third one in that trilogy. I think that trilogy is so fun because all 3 of the books, they follow different couples but the timeline is the same. So you're kind of seeing the same events and but from different perspectives. Oh my gosh. And so you already kind of know what's happening to like the other characters during that time. I loved it. I thought it was really cool. And I mean, I loved the first 2. Also, I liked the first 2 better than the third, but I still gave it 5 stars. I mean, I really liked it.
I'll have to add that onto my
I mean, it's
November.
Also fast. Yeah, it's good.
Because I loved A Soul to Take and A Soul for Revenge. I
that's
loved
what
them
it is. Yeah.
both so much.
Yeah. So those were really good. And then I read Indigo Ridge, which is like a romantic suspense thriller. Yeah. So it's like a little bit of a murder mystery kind of thing and a little bit of like a small town romance.
Oh, interesting.
But I liked it. I gave it 4.5 stars.
Oh, nice.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a really nice balance between romance and suspense, which was like a fun type of read. Because besides Does It Hurt? Which I also felt like is kind of that. There's not that many books that I know that fall in that subgenre, and I really enjoyed it. So that was awesome. Good. And then the last 2 books I've read, like I feel embarrassed to say on here. I read the first 2 books in the Pax Sinclair. I think it's just a trilogy, but so it's Lilacs and Leather, and then Lavender and Lightning. Yeah, it's like a poly Omegaverse thing. Which, like, so I've not really read anything in that realm either, but we had briefly talked about it on the podcast that we're like, oh yeah, I don't know that's something I read. And I was like, well, I should at least give it a try.
That's
because
so funny.
I like poly like poly stories. Yeah. So it was, I don't know, it's been interesting.
So
I gave the first one 3, not as much because of the book, maybe more because it was less for me. But the second one I gave 4. So
Dang, so you, all right.
yeah. So yeah, those are the first ones I've read there.
Oh,
those are
so funny.
very much smut. Lots of like switching of partners and stuff, which was fun. But everything else I feel like I've read has been like more reverse harem, not truly poly. Mm-hmm. It's been fun to have it be a poly story.
That's so fun.
Yeah. So that's been really good. So I also am I don't know if I actually started Laurels and Liquor yet. That's the third and I think final one. And then I am like 50 pages from being done with the first half of The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, because it looks like a Bible, and it's like 2 of them.
Yeah, so it's like 2 parts.
Yeah.
I have the book in 2 parts because it's, I think, over 1,000 pages in the regular one. But the version that I have is like 2 600 and some page books. I think I have the Fairy Loot edition. Oh, so, yeah, I'm almost done with that. I love Brandon Sanderson. So, yeah, I've been loving that. And yeah, I'll probably read the second part right away. And I need to start reading One Dark Window right away, too. So.
Yes. Yeah, it's so good. It's so captivating. It's like literally so awesome.
So I have that. And I still think, yeah, I guess maybe if you're reading Babel, maybe I would move that up too. But I really want to read Gideon the Ninth. I've had that on my list for a while. Mm-hmm. That's the
it looks interesting.
Space necromancers, I think is how it's been described to me. So I just think that sounds like the most Halloween thing I could read.
Absolutely. Can you believe we have 1 week left in October?
Jeez, yeah. Oh my
Where
God,
has this month gone?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Yeah. It's so crazy. Well, speaking of being like close to the end of the year, where are you at on your Goodreads?
Oh, yeah. I think you're probably doing better than me. The first 4-5 months of this year.
What was your Goodreads goal to start out with?
Okay. My Goodreads goal was $100. In 2021, I read 97. In 2022, I read 98. And so far, this year I've only read 62. So I'm 18 books behind my Goodreads goal.
Oh my gosh.
And I need short, smutty, easy reads, novellas that I can use to catch up on my Goodreads goal. So please send me your recommendations, comment or DM me your recommendations because
like easy reads.
Quick reads,
to get through.
Especially like something like, because I don't have very many novellas. I feel like I keep reading 1,000-page books. And so I'm super far behind my goal. That or if you have audiobooks that you absolutely loved specifically as audio, let me know.
I love it. We love a good recommendation.
Yes. What about you, Shelby? Where are you on your goal?
So my goal was 60. So it was a little different. But I'm 20 books ahead of schedule.
Jesus.
I've read 68 books this year.
Nice.
I know. Coming from somebody who like did not read quickly and did not read a lot of books, that's a lot for me.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like when you had surgery, that helped too because you had a lot of like time to do that, which is awesome.
And I feel like I'm prioritizing my time better because I'm like, I love reading. I love this time that I get to myself. And so I'm reading a lot more as it is. So I'm like, I love it. But yeah, 20 books ahead of schedule. I'm like, jeez. I didn't even realize it was that much until I just looked at it before we started. Well, so that's where we're at in our Goodreads so far. Yeah, a lot of good reads so far this year. Hopefully some more good ones as we finish up the year too. So you'll have to check back in at the end of 2023 to see how close we got. Oh yeah, I'll definitely post where I finish out. I'm so excited. That's awesome. And definitely check back in too. If you guys want to do the ACOTAR reread with us, we would love to hear your theories. DM us or send us your theories in our inbox. Yeah, and we'll feature you on the podcast if you have any theories you want us to specifically discuss. Or if you live in Denver and you're a Sarah J. Maas girly, then let us know. And we'd love to have you meet up for any of our book club meetings in November and December because those are going to be a blast. And oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. Yeah, it's always fun to make new local book friends too. And we've got a couple other fun places scoped out for where we might do the meetings. Yes, we do. We've got a lot of really fun things coming up. Yeah. I'm so excited.
That's awesome. Well, cheers to that.
Cheers to that, even though I'm like just about to finish mine.
Well, good.
Cheers.
Cheers, friends.
Well, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Every time. Thank you so much for joining us on Miss Willa's Book Club podcast.
Check us out on Instagram and TikTok at Miss Willa's Book Club Pod for our upcoming reads.
Keep it spicy, book lovers.